Okay, in this quick video we're going to look at the difference in focusing live view versus through the viewfinder, and compare a ultrasonic lens like the 50-1.4 to the two STM lenses, the 18-135 STM and the 40 STM. So here we are, and I have an object in the distance that it's going to focus on. I'm going to do that again real quick. I'm going to defocus this lens. And again, we are focusing through the viewfinder. And you can see that it got focused very quickly. Loud movement, noticeable movement, but it did grab focus very quickly. Now we're going to switch to live view, so it's changing its focusing method, and now it's using the sensor with that baked-in phase detection. So, and there, now it has focus. I had to help it a little bit. I hadn't picked a great spot for it to focus on. A tip when focusing is to look for your high contrast areas, because it is that contrast type detection that it's using during live view. Okay, so let's switch back to through the viewfinder real quick and focus. And you can see that it was very close to focus that time. So one more time, let's defocus it. Truthfully, I don't have to switch this to manual focus. You can full-time autofocus, which means that even when the switch is in autofocus, you can adjust this ring to adjust your focus. Now I'm going to press the shutter halfway down, and it got focus. Okay, let's compare that now with the 40. Okay, now I have the 40 f2.8 STM lens on. We're going to focus through the viewfinder. I've defocused it. I'm going to switch to manual or autofocus, and it's got focus. So smooth, fairly quick. I would put it on par with the ultrasonic 50. Let's try one more time. This lens is not full-time manual focus, so you do have to switch to manual focus to make manual focus adjustments. And again, half press. There it is. Now, let's switch to live view. Live view is now on. And let's watch it try to get focus. I just asked it to focus on a very difficult, basically a white flat wall, which is very tricky to focus. And there it has focus. Okay, so that was the 40. Now let's try with the 18-135. I now have the Canon 18-135 STM IS lens on. I've zoomed it to about 50 just to make a fair comparison as far as its focal length here against the other 50 and the 40. I've completely defocused the lens. I'm going to switch to autofocus, and I'm going to press the shutter halfway down. But before I do that, let me tell you that the focusing elements on the 18-135 are completely internal. We're not going to see any movement like we did with the 40 or the 50. And so we're going to hear a lot less too, I believe. Did you hear that half beep? Or the beep? That was focus. So very quick. Let's switch this again. Defocus it. Autofocus. Half press. There's just a little bit of lag, but that's quite quick. I'm going to go to live view now. I'm going to ask it to focus on that wall where it's really going to kind of struggle to get focus. It is trying to focus right now. Can't hear anything, and it's very quick. Now I'm going to touch once on the LCD screen on the high contrast area so it can get focus, and it's going to do that very quickly. and it's got it. So, really impressed with both the STM lenses, but especially the 18-135. It is a serious upgrade from the original 18-135 in terms of focusing and chromatic aberration. Go see my other review though for more differences in details, but really great lens, and together with the T4i, this is a nice package.